Welcome, everyone, to this exciting ribbon cutting for 351 Marin. Thank you. I especially want to welcome our distinguished guests, Mayor Fulop, council people and other representatives from the city, our partners from Northwestern Mutual, all of the professionals who worked on this project, the team at AJD who built this project, the marketing directors who leased this project, and everyone at KRE, at KUSHNER Real Estate, who lived this project, and of course the amazing residents of Jersey City. Welcome. My name is Mark KUSHNER. I'm head of design at KRE and one of the architects of this building, and it's really my honor to have you all here. It's particularly thrilling for KUSHNER Real Estate, for KRE, because this building is just down the road from our very first building that we built in Jersey City, Grove Point. And that was 17 years ago that we opened that building. And although the city has changed, the world has changed significantly since we completed that building, one thing remains very much the same. People want to be here. People want to live in Jersey City. And I'm thrilled to announce that all 507 units in the building behind me are leased, and we're thrilled to have all of these new residents here in Jersey City. But this project is more than just leasing apartments. It's about adding to the vibrant urban landscape of Jersey City. Where you're standing right now is a brand new public space for not just the residents of this building, but for the entire city. It's a place where you can hang out, you can buy, and I encourage you to buy a cup of coffee from Wattle Cafe, our new cafe purveyors inside, and hang out and meet a friend in the summer as the grass grows in and this becomes a vibrant public urban plaza. We're also particularly proud, and I'm really proud that we're making great architecture, and you can see the iconic shape of the building that's an already recognizable icon both at the ground level for pedestrians, for people driving along Marin, and also on the skyline of Jersey City. It takes hundreds of people, it takes thousands of people to make a project of this scale a reality, and today we're going to hear from just a few of them. And it's my pleasure to introduce the first speaker today, Matt Asher, from our partners at Northwestern Mutual, to say a few words. Matt. What's that? To pay for it. That's it.
Hi, I'll be very quick. First of all, we're honored to be part of this development. Thank you, Murray, for putting your trust in my team to be your development partner here. It is really, truly an iconic asset, as you just mentioned. When I look at the landscape in Jersey City, it's really starting to rival Manhattan. I mean, if you are on the river and you look on over at night, it's really spectacular what's been done here. We started making investments in Jersey City. I think we're probably one of the first institutions to do so about 30 years ago with the Lefrak family at Newport. And over that time period, we've invested about $3 billion in Jersey City in both debt and equity. So truly, we have a major interest in the future of this city and its continued development. When we look at development partners, we look for ones that we, first of all, trust, but also that have vision and have the ability to get things accomplished. And KRE, your group, Murray, has just been extraordinary. The fact that this building was delivered on time and on budget during COVID. I mean, think about that. Spectacular. Anthony's here somewhere, so kudos to your team as well. So, to finish up, thank you, Murray, John, Jeremy, your whole team, for giving us the honor of being part of this asset. So, thank you.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Mark. Thank you all for being here today. It's an absolute honor to stand before you. Below this beautiful building, I don't want my brother's head to get too big, so I'm going to cut out the part about the beautiful architecture. He's already mentioned that a few times. I have the honor of introducing Mayor Fulop today, but before I do, there are some key people that I'd like to thank. Let me begin with our team at KRE. Without the teamwork, we wouldn't be standing here. I personally thank everyone who works at the KRE organization, and I'm sure I'm going to offend some people without naming them directly, but I'd be remiss if I didn't name and thank David, Noah, Jamie, Lou, Greg, Joe, Allie, Tom, and Jeff, and of course Jeremy, and everyone within our organization. It's a huge team effort to get this building up and leased and managed properly, and I'm very appreciative to all of you, so thank you. I'd also like to thank our lawyers, our architects, and our engineers, specifically HLW and HWKN. So many of you are here. I'd like to call out the entire AJD team and the Diaco family. Where is Anthony, Nick, and Zach? I think they're here. I think they're still here. And John Mack and his entire team. I'd like to thank the marketing directors who have done a wonderful job for us on thousands of apartments. Marty Brady, who's here, Jackie Ergo has a more important engagement today. One of her kids is graduating, so she's not with us. And I'd like to thank Qualls Benson, who's also here today with us. So thank you all so much. And of course, Northwestern, Matt Asher, Paula Mitchell, and Tom Sprague. We had a great closing dinner last night, or I'm not sure if it was an opening dinner talking about the next project or a continuation dinner. You're a wonderful partner, and we know how much you love Jersey City, which you just mentioned, and we love being partners with you. And lastly, the city of Jersey City. Before I introduce Steve, several of the key players are here. Joyce Waterman is here, Anicia, Tanya, and Matt. All three of you have been instrumental in the planning and design process. And of course, Councilman Solomon and members of the City Council and Planning Board. So thank you all. Before I call up Steve, I just want to call up Jeff Persky for just a minute. I know he doesn't like being called out, but I just want to say a few words to Jeff. Let's all first give Jeff a round of applause. You know, it is a team effort, but without you, Jeff, we certainly are not standing here. When we were walking here this morning with you and my father, I was looking at these buildings, and really, the city and all of us have you to thank. I mean, obviously it goes the other way and we always thank the city. But seriously, Jeff, you were the vision for our company. You're the vision for what we've achieved here. Without you and your drive, none of us would be standing here today. And I don't take it for granted having you as a mentor personally in my life and in business. And my father always says, the most important decisions you make are who you're going to marry and what you're going to do for a living. And the third one is who you choose to do business with. And really, he chose very well with you. And our entire company is honored to have you. And really, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. So. So with that, I'll just call up Steve Fulop, the fabulous mayor that this city is so lucky to have. So thank you.
Such nice things about Jeff. And then it's like,
Yeah. Steve is just as good as Jeff.
yeah. Just saying, spoke about Jeff for like 5 minutes, and then I'll call up Steve. I want to invite Council President Joyce Waterman to come up here and say a couple words, because this wouldn't happen without her either. Being the leader on the city council, it is a tough job. So Joyce, if you want to join me up here and say a couple words, that'll be great.
First of all, I would like to say congratulations. Anytime you finish a project, it's worth celebrating. And I had partnered with KRE back when I first came in office. I met Jeff, and me and Jeff has been friends ever since then. And part of our goal as a city is to move it forward. Now, we have one hell of a mayor. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I always have my mayor back. That's what it's really all about. But you know what? This is a good day. This is a beautiful building, beautiful building. So I want to say congratulations, and let's continue to build Jersey City, make it one of the best places to live, because believe it or not, I think we're going to really creep on New York. We getting there. Thank you.
Thank you. And I want to say a thank you to our planning department. I really think we have the best planning department in the state of New Jersey. It is a tough job to manage all the different interests of the different developers coming in here. But when we took office 9 years ago now, we really had a pro-development stance because we recognized that a healthy city is a growing city. And you just need to look around us right here. There aren't many cities in the state that can absorb two 50-story buildings going up across the street from each other simultaneously, and at the same time a crane half a block away creating another building similar size. It speaks to the vibrancy of Jersey City, the special place it is, the reason that people want to live here and do business here. And you know, the Kushner family, Murray, John, Mark, Jeff, Jeremy, make it very, very easy for us to be partners. We see a lot of developers come through with a lot of different proposals. The difference about KRE is that when they say they're going to do something, they execute on it. And that makes it very, very easy from an administration side. So on behalf of all of us, congratulations, and we look forward to more ribbon cuttings in the future, especially in Journal Square. Congratulations.
Thanks, everybody. So before we cut this giant ribbon with some giant scissors, I just want to mention a few things. At the end of the ribbon cutting, that'll conclude the ceremony. So please, you're welcome to stay, enjoy more snacks and beverages from Wattle Cafe. If you're interested in seeing the rest of what I'm hearing is excellent architecture in the building, we'll have people in the lobby by the green wall who can take you upstairs to the amenity deck and then all the way up to the Sky Lounge, where the views really are spectacular. It's worth going up. Also, there are tote bags, gift bags on the concierge desk, and you're welcome to take one as well. So I'm going to invite the ribbon cutters up, and I'm going to preemptively thank everyone for joining us, and we'll be able to enjoy ourselves and have some conversation after we cut the ribbon. John, I think we're cutting the ribbon.